Hey everybody, it's Shelly. I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about how I store my inventory. I'm not really going to take you on a tour because it's pretty self-explanatory. This is how I've been doing it, whether I have 2,000 listings or 300 listings. This is just how I've always done it, and it's what works for me. There's no SKUs, there's no numbering system, there's no like bin numbering system. It's just super duper simple. So this is what I do. I store like things together. So all of my jeans and jean shorts are in a bin together. All of my long sleeved button up shirts are in a bin together. All of my dresses with no sleeves are in a bin together. All my sleeved dresses are in a bins together. So if I sell a dress and I look at the picture and it's got any sleeve at all, even a little cap sleeve, I know it's going to be in the bin where the sleeved dresses are. And I go through that bin until I find it. The other thing I do is I store my items in produce bags that I get at the local, like it's called cash and carry or restaurant store or something like that. But you go get a whole roll of like, I don't know, I want to say like 500 to 1,000 produce bags. And they're just like the bags that you get when you go to the grocery store or the farmer's market or whatever, and you tear off a bag and you fill it. I can put jeans, I can put pretty big, bulky sweaters in there. And if I can't, I will just keep those things in that bin, kind of rolling around with the clothes. And that way, when I'm going through the bin trying to find that item, because some of them, like these hampers over here, I don't know if you can see these hampers. Those hampers, I have to go all the way down to the bottom. So those are jackets and coats, so I don't put them in a bag because most of them are pretty bulky, and I just go through those. My floors are clean. I just lay everything on the floor until I find the jacket I'm looking for, and then I pile everything back in there. When I'm looking for the stuff with the bags, I just take out all the bags, and I like some of them are in this closet right here, so it's kind of dark. So I just keep a flashlight on hand, and I go in there with my flashlight, and I just start taking things out and kind of throwing them at my feet, and most of them are in bags, so they're not going to get any sort of like wear and tear of getting pulled out and put back in, pulled out and put back in. And that's how I do it. And every once in a while I lose something, and it's either because I cross-listed it and didn't end it on everything and I didn't really lose it, it's just no longer here. Or sometimes, like, I have shelves in my photograph room. I have the big giant metal shelves with all the bins on them. And then in my garage, I have the same thing. I have some shelves in there with the bins on them. Every once in a while I'm searching through, one item will pop out of there and like land in the next one, or go down to the next shelf and land in that one. So whenever I can't find something, I'm like, oh, I bet it's either in the bin next to it or the bin under it. And sure enough, if I do still have it listed, that happens like maybe once a month, and a lot of times it's just because I didn't get it off of a cross list, which is totally on me. And I know we've all been there, and it sucks when you have to cancel an order because you forgot to take it off a cross list. And there are cross listers out there that will delete things when they sell on another platform, but even those fail sometimes. So you have to really be diligent about that. Anyways, that's just how I do it. I've done it that simply for 25 years. I just keep everything in its own bin. When I sell a piece, like a bra, I have a bin that's bras and lingerie. So I know I go right to that. I know right where it is, and I find it. Oh, there it is. Bathing suits, ties, hats, shoes. I have all my shoes separated in different categories. So I can just go to that bin and find that pair of shoes, and it works every time. It's super quick. I gather my things to that I have to ship in minutes in the morning. instead of like, okay, what number is that? Oh, it's number AB in, section 23 or what. I am not, this is, there are people that need that. And I totally understand it. And I don't knock it at all. It's great. I am one of those people that I would be like, oh, I'll remember to put that number on there. And then I wouldn't. And then I'd be like, oh my God, I sold these jeans. I have no idea where in my inventory they are. But because of the way I do it, I sold these jeans. I go straight to the bin with the jeans in it and start pulling out jeans until I find them. And I'm like, oh, there they are. Put all the jeans back in the bin and head to my office to print labels. So I just wanted to put that out there. I think that there are so many methods and so many business models with reselling, and I have managed to keep mine as simple as possible. Like right now, I'm really focusing on Whatnot. I used to do a lot of wholesale, and I backed off of that. And then the one client I kept, they're moving to a whole different state, so they're on hold right now. So I'm really putting a lot of effort into my Whatnot selling, and I love that because it's just like wholesale. Like you go buy the stuff at the bins and then you immediately sell it, and you don't have to put any of that in inventory, because like tomorrow morning I have a Whatnot show, and as soon as it's done, I will start printing labels and packing that up, and all of that stuff will be at the post office around noon tomorrow and off to go. So there's no inventory there. I'm just putting it in a sold pile or an unsold pile, and then I pack it up and off it goes. So, but the items that I do list, because I do list on 4 platforms, those things are stored in this super, super simple way of doing things. I have like a box for belts. All my belts go in there. I have a box just for like costume pieces, because I get these amazing costume pieces sometimes. And I have a box that all my costume stuff goes in. I have a box that all my kitchen stuff goes in, because sometimes I find hard goods. I have I have a bin that horse tack goes in, because I am a horse person. So whenever I see horse tack at the bins and it's in good shape, I grab it and list it. And so I know all my horse tack is in a certain bin. I know exactly where it is. So if I sell a bridle, I just go straight to that, grab the bridle I sold and ship it off. There's no, I hope, where could that be? What bin could it be in? Because maybe I forgot, because like I said, I am not a type A personality. I am a organized chaos, and this makes it so easy. And it makes it so easy when I'm putting stuff away, because I just go to where I'm storing my inventory, and I pull out a t-shirt. Oh, that goes in with my t-shirts. I fold it up, put it in a bag, put a twisty on it. I always make sure I can see the tag or see the graphic, and that way when I pull out like another black t-shirt, I can say, oh, there's the AC/DC one. That's the one I need, because I can see the graphic on it. Or there's the John Varvatos one, because I made sure that the tag is showing when I put it away in the bag. That tag is right there up front. So that's how I do it. I hope this helps some people. I just really enjoy keeping reselling as simple as possible, from bookkeeping to inventory to sourcing to listing. And I'm going to start putting things out there on how I'm doing it and keeping it as simple as possible. Go ahead, and there's a Facebook group. That is my Facebook group that connects wholesalers and resellers. So if you would like to get into wholesale, there's a couple videos there. There's a couple videos here about wholesaling. I did an interview with Kaylee Elaine, which kind of brings me to the next thing that's down there. The Facebook group, it gets people in touch with each other. So if you want to wholesale, you can find people that are going to buy. If you are a reseller and you want to find a wholesaler, you can go there and find a wholesaler. Kaylee Elaine, Nikki, Bethany, and Sean of Trash Panda all have a reselling course. I have a link for that. And then the other link is for the Whatnot shows. So if you want to go and get onto Whatnot, I think you like $10 or $15 to spend, and I get a little kickback from that. But the Whatnot shows are a lot of fun, so you can go there and check that out if you want to be a buyer or a seller on that. And that's it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.